Tennessee House Speaker Cameron Sexton and Lieutenant Governor Randy McNally honored victims of violent crime and their families during a ceremony and bill signing. Local 3's Dallas Payton tells us how the ceremonial Truth in Sentencing bill honors them.
In 14 days, Tennessee will have the toughest penalties in the entire nation for violent criminals. They will be required to serve 100% of their sentence.
If I was a criminal on July 1st, I wouldn't be coming to Tennessee.
The bill includes crimes like attempted first-degree murder, second-degree murder, vehicular homicide resulting from intoxication, and many other Class A felony crimes. Hamilton County Sheriff Jim Hammond says this bill gives the saying, "You do the crime, you do the time," a true meaning.
As the word begins to spread, I think you'll find less criminal activity out there. It'll take a while for it to spread, but I think this is a step in the right direction.
The bill allows lower-level violent criminals to earn programming credits that may reduce their sentence from 100 to 85% for crimes like burglary, kidnapping, or arson, and several other crimes. Tennessee House Speaker Cameron Sexton says the bill has been in the works for several years.
I've traveled the state, and when we sit down with sheriffs and we sit down with victims' families and we say, what's the number one thing that we can do? They always talk about sentencing for violent criminals. Because what they have is the same criminals committing the crimes, 10, 12, 14, 15 crimes in a rap sheet.
The bill also supports victims and their families. They no longer have to relive the horrific crimes committed against them when offenders are up for parole year after year, allowing healing to finally begin.
I'm happy for victims and the families because there's, as Lieutenant Governor said, there's a lot of people, if we'd had this 20 years ago, they would still have their family members or they wouldn't have become a victim.
Sexton says this is just one piece of criminal reform. The next step is figuring out a way to keep the youth away from criminal activity. In Chattanooga, Dallas Payton, Local 3 News.